Governor, colleagues, thank you for the chance to address the group today. I wanted to elaborate upon the governor's comments on the Small Business Relief Grant Program that we are debuting today. We're pleased to offer these modest but meaningful grants to small businesses. We aim to help small businesses get through to the moment in time when we can fully reopen the Rhode Island economy. We are grateful that with this progress on vaccinations as led by Governor McKee and Dr. Alexander Scott, we are headed in the direction of such full reopening, but we know that it is still a moment in which businesses are struggling, especially small businesses. So we're very pleased to offer these relief grants. I'm going to describe a bit more about the grants and a bit more about the process to obtain them. So this program provides for $5,000 grants. The fundamental way this works is that if a business has lost more than they've made up for in the way of previous grants, and if that amount that they've lost is $5,000 or more, they're eligible for $5,000. So what we do is we compare gross receipts from 2019 to gross receipts in 2020, look for a loss. If grants that have been received from government programs do not make up the difference and there's a $5,000 gap, a $5,000 grant may be awarded. A great majority of sectors in the economy are eligible. A business needs to be a $1 million revenue or less business, $1 million in gross receipts or less in 2020. That's the fundamental criterion for eligibility. So we are offering this to smaller businesses within the small business category. We may have an opportunity, depending upon demand, to open up the program even more over time. So we will see and will be guided by the governor. Applications will be accepted on a first-come, first-served basis, and we're going to open up applications at 3 p.m. today. That's on the commerceri.com website, commerceri.com. We're very pleased that a tech company right here in Rhode Island, Brave River, has engineered our app for this purpose. So when you go onto the Commerce.ri website and you link to this, tech was designed by Brave River, and on the backside on the back end there are staff at the Commerce Corporation in taxation here in the state, and also the processors that we previously employed at CRF getting the job done. We're very, very grateful to the team that's getting it done, and I'll say a little bit more about that. Now, who's in? So I've said that the great majority of categories of business are in. Among small businesses, I want to say this. Sole proprietors are in. Eligible so long as the business's revenue makes up at least 20% of total annual income. So sole proprietors are in. Seasonal businesses are eligible. You must not be permanently closed, but if you're a seasonal business coming back into business and if you operate periodically, you're in. New businesses are eligible so long as they were established before January 1st of 2021 of this year. So the vast majority of new businesses are in. There are a few exclusions here. If you're a small business and you're wondering whether you're in, the chances are yes, and please check out the commerceri.com website. Okay, let me say a little bit more about how to utilize our website. If you want to go directly to the page where you can find the information on this Small Business Relief Grant Program, go to commerceri.com/relief grant. And again, we'll open up the process at 3 p.m. Now, if you need more assistance, you go on the site, you check out the page. There's a variety of information on what's required and how to apply. It's very simple, but still, it does require some explanation. So it's on the site. But if you still need a hand, if you still need some explanation, some assistance, we have a how-to video that we're posting on that same website. So look for that how-to video. In addition, beginning this weekend, we're going to have members of our partner organizations going door to door throughout the state, providing information on this relief grant program, the $5,000 grants, as well as the more generous PPP, forgivable loans, i.e. grants from the federal government that still are in effect through the end of May. So the dollars are running out for that program federally, but We want to make sure the information is out there. The governor has guided us to make sure that we're bringing together partner organizations to get the job done. So we've done so. We want to thank the Rhode Island Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the Rhode Island Black Business Association, the Rhode Island Society of CPAs, the Center for Southeast Asians, and others for stepping up and helping us get the job done, going door to door, fielding calls, helping electronically to provide information. And I want to note this last thing about technical assistance. The Commerce staff, who've been working tirelessly to put this together, are stepping up yet again. They're holding Zoom office hours. They're doing Facebook Lives. The one we already did is posted on our Commerce Facebook page. They're doing virtual information sessions. And at our helpline, you can get help today, even though the process is opening up at 3 p.m. We won't stop at 5 p.m. We're going to go until 9 p.m. offering direct assistance. You may have to get a phone call back. That's commonly the case. But call, of course, 401-521-HELP, 521-HELP. And up to 9 p.m. tonight, we will be responding to questions about all the above. We want to thank so many business people for working with Governor McKee and us to design this program and make it simple and simpler still as we've gone along in designing it. We want to especially thank the Small Business Coalition and Chris Parisi for devoting enormous amounts of time. We want to thank our chambers of commerce and the individual businesses who have gone through and even tested this system for us to make sure that it works in a way that is comprehensible and that is effective and is straightforward. So thank you once again to Governor McKee.